So my opponent Daniel said that smokers would have to move to other cities, and that may pose a problem to them financially and to their health. But he fails to realize that their smoking will not be completely outlawed or banned. It will just be moved to a designated area where smoking is allowed. They will not have to move to any other city. They simply just have to move to a designated area to smoke. So this completely negates the fact that they will have to pay more for housing that allows for smoking to occur. Now, he also states that this ban may increase drunk driving, but this also correlates back to the fact that they simply do not even have to get into a car to another area where smoking is not prohibited, because they can simply just move to an area that has designated smoking, that designates smoking in a certain area. So drunk driving will not be a problem at all. Now, he also talks about how this violates the rights of the individual, but then we would have to weigh whether the convenience of smoking in their own home, the convenience of being able to smoke in your own home, is more valuable than the health of others around them. So this is at heart a value argument. Now, he also states that this law cannot always be enforced, but through the system that my partner proposed, information provided to residents will provide an incentive for those who do smell smoking, who do smell secondhand smoke in their apartments or in their structures, to actually file complaints to the city so that they can come and address these problems. Now, with these, when they do file these tickets, they can come at a substantial price, and this will produce a revenue for the city. So not only will an information campaign to alert the residents that their health is at risk actually help enforce the law, but enforcing the law will also provide a revenue to the city because of these fines and taxes. So, in summary, there is no safe level of secondhand smoke exposure, no matter how small the exposure. You are still at risk. You're still at risk, and secondhand smoke cannot be avoided simply through the covering of ventilation systems. It can also seep through walls and through pipes and other air flows. So it is not always viable to simply cover up your vents and other areas, and that and this also doesn't, the decrease in the number of smokers. There's been a large decrease in the number of smokers simply because of the implementation of these laws. A report from the Center for Disease Control states that there's a decrease in exposure to secondhand smoke over the last 20 years due to the growing number of laws that these bans in smoking and smoking in workplaces and public places, and the increase in numbers of households with smoke-free homes. So it is apparent that these laws do produce some effect, and they should not be completely ignored simply because not all people will follow these policies provided. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.